Invasion Vengeance was released in November 2016. This set introduced the Crystron archetype, a series of monsters that aim to swarm the field and synchro into a wide variety of different threats. Notable cards in this set include Metalfoes Mithrilium, Danglong, First of the Yang Zing, Totally Awesome, Paleozoic Dinomicious, and a card that would become a staple of the meta for months to come, Dimensional Barrier. In this series, both Nyhmnim and myself will be opening 24 booster packs or one box of a core Yu-Gi-Oh! Booster set. We will build a deck and play a best 2 out of 3, and the winner will receive a small prize to upgrade their deck. However, in each episode, we will open another box of the next set that was released, moving in chronological order, constantly upgrading our decks before dueling each other at the end of each episode. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression Series. If you want 5% off any singles or sealed product, click the affiliate links in the description and use code Cimoooooo5. And clicking the TCG Player affiliate link before you shop helps support us to provide you with more amazing content.
Boys and girls, welcome back. We've successfully invaded the winner's circle today for Invasion Vengeance. Huge set, and I know Alex has a lot to talk about for it, so I'm just going to spin the wheel, get into it. Let's see what we get, baby. As I wanted, OTS Pack 2, not Astral Pack 2, you big goober. OTS Pack 2. We got 3 of those. I've been noticing the wheel, every week, it gets worse and worse, dude. I really don't want the wild card common. Could you imagine pulling that, dude? Awful. Right, OTS Pack 2. I still think, the best things like Raigeki in it. We got 3 packs. See what we get from it. Pack number 1, baby. Super Quant Blue Layer is actually fucking dope. That's pretty cool because I have E-Tele. That's really cool. Wiretap is neat as well. Number 2, what do we got? System Down? Yeah, alright. Yeah, that's a bad one. And then the last one here. Can I get an ulti in the close? Justice? Oh, ooh! Gamma Seal is fucking sick. That's actually a really good OTS pack. That's actually my second Gamma Seal and my second Wiretap. I'll take it. Not bad. Time to bounce it over to Alex. He'll tell you all about the set today. I gotta open 24 packs of it.
Man, I really have to do something about these fucking desk bots. Is this how Gage felt when I went on the absolute tear with the Black Wings? Because now I see how it feels. It definitely doesn't feel fun. So we're moving on though. Invasion Vengeance is the next set, and following in the footsteps of Dark Illusion, not as good of a set, but there's still definitely a lot of cards we want to cover. We get some more Performa Pals. I think the Flower Cardians also debut in this set. The Crystrons debut in the set as well. This is an interesting archetype. If anything, this gives us a few cards we may want to have access for later, such as, maybe a Rose Nyx. Citri isn't bad either, but it's pretty high rarity. These cards are pretty okay. We also start getting some more True King support because Maximum Crisis is only 2 sets away, I believe, and maybe that could be viable, although it is incredibly high rarity. Rare Metalfoes Bismugear is another high scale for the Metalfoes archetype. We also get the fusions in this set as well, and we did get Metalfoes Fusion in the last episode, but our pulls weren't the best, but this is a pretty decent card. Saravis Ancient and Ascended, although it is a secret rare, is a very interesting sort of hand trap that can actually protect our cards, but again, it's a secret rare, so I'm not too optimistic for it. Starving Venom Fusion Dragon, if we can pull this, Super Polymerization then actually becomes a very strong piece of removal because it's one of the few generic fusion monsters that Super Poly can actually go into, and then there they are, Full Metalfoes Alcahest as well as Metalfoes Mithrilium. Both of these cards are incredible in their own right. Mithrilium coming in at Ultra is even easier to pull, and this is probably the better of the two for sure. Danglong debuts in this set as well, and god is this card annoying. I really hope this isn't a thing in the progression series. Being able to add a Yang Zing card from deck to hand is pretty nice. We can add Pillars if Pillars is something that Gage or I pulled. I'd have to go back and check our pulls. However, Danglong is just scary. I really hope this doesn't come up. And if there's a secret rare that we want to pull out of Invasion Vengeance, it is totally awesome. Oh my god, this would 100% make Paleo the way to go. This card is crazy. 2200 attack. It can negate stuff. It's able to get stuff directly from the deck. This card is just a nightmare. And the best part is it actually recycles itself as well. If it's entered the graveyard, you target a water monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can target the Totally Awesome, put it back in the extra deck, which means you essentially, just by having one copy, have infinite. And so while you can't go into double Toad, doesn't matter. This is just a menace, and I really hope we get it. And then moving on, there really isn't too much else to talk about. Full Metalfoes Fusions, like the the El Shaddai fusion for Metal Foes. Red Eye's Insight would be good if we had Dragoon. Pot of Acquisitiveness is neat and saw play back in the day. Nothing else that's crazy until we get down here. Dimensional Barrier. Now again, another secret rare, so super unlikely to pull, but this is a pretty strong card. And here's the 9 pillars coming in at rare, so we should probably nab one of these no matter what, which does make Danglong pretty viable. And then wrapping it up with the TCG exclusive Vermilion Dragon Neck, a very nice Synchro 9 that we would both be happy to have access to. Subterra Nemesis Archer, both Gage and I pulled 2 copies of Hidden City, and at first I didn't think Subterra was going to be that threatening, but it actually could be, although I didn't get any Umastric, so it might be more viable for Gage than it is for me, but getting Archer would be a nice addition. We have the Stegio Kraken as well as the Ultra Maphis. Again, I don't know if we play either of these, but it's possible. Then we get to the Spirals. This is what I'm looking at. So Spiral Master Plan comes in here. Not as good right now until we get Double Helix, I believe, in Circuit Break, so we have a ways off. Assault, though, and Resort are very low rarity and very powerful. Resort can just search any of them. I believe we get Spiral Tough in the next episode, and that comes in at rare. So if we can get a playset of Resort and a playset of Tough, we may go Spiral. We'll have to see. Assault's also nice, too, because we just get to keep drawing cards, which is crazy every time we destroy cards. And then we also have down here the Paleozoics. Also, Mari is not bad either for Yazi. I'd like to get a copy of this, to be honest. But Eldonia, Dinomishus, I think we'd play Dinomishus in decks whether or not we're playing Paleo, because this card is just crazy. Morella, Leoncolia, and Opabinia. This is the, I want to say it's like the second best compared to something like Anomalocaris, but this might be better because this allows us to search Paleozoic cards and activate them from the hand, so they basically become like hand traps. Opabinia's nuts, and it's a super rare as well. I really want to go Paleo this round, but I'd like to see Totally Awesome at the very least. Before we do that, though, we do have to open our pity pack. I did make sure it's OTS pack 2 this time, haha, but let's flip them up. Gamma Seal coming in at super. I think we may have only gotten one of these in the set that it was originally from, so that's pretty good. The rest is pretty jank, but I'm excited. Let's open 24 packs of Invasion Vengeance.
Invasion Vengeance, baby. Oh man, remember the set like it was yesterday. We're getting on to some bangers in the next few sets here, but Invasion Vengeance, looking for some Metal Foe stuff. I'm also looking for always the Totally Awesome. I'll take it in a heartbeat. So we'll see what we pick up from our 24 packs here, hoping for the best. Pack number 1, though, promising? Not really. Questron Crom, whatever. Catalyst Field, that is Gemini support, bro. That is literally nothing to talk about. Super Koi Koi, isn't this card, like, actually interesting? Oh, no, it's Flower Guardian, never mind. I totally lied. Ooh, Master Plan? We can have the plan back. Bring back the plan. And Red Eye's Insight, sure, whatever. There's one of our Subterra cards here. Stygo Kraken is actually not, I don't think it's one of the good ones. Our Subterra pool's been pretty promising so far, but I don't think any of the ones in this set are actually that impactful.
All right, you guys, 24 packs of Invasion Vengeance. Totally Awesome. I'm coming for you, buddy. If we can get just one, all we need is one. We don't even need multiple like other secret rares. One is all we need. Flip up the first pack. No, it's a secret rare. Oh, come on. It's an Xyz monster. It doesn't get any closer than that. Dark Requiem Xyz Dragon. This card's cool. I don't even know if we can actually really use this, though. Oh, my God. It was so close. All right, we haven't given up hope. Obviously, we're capable of pulling multiple secret rares in 24 packs, so let's just hope for the best. Every time I see a black card in this section, I'm going to freak out. However, we did get a Paleozoic Dinomishus. I'm really happy to see that. A playset of this may be the best thing we can get long-term because this card is just very strong. Okay, so already 5 packs in, and I've completed the playset of Dinomishus. I got the second one actually in the pack right before this. I just didn't say anything, but happy to get that out of the way. Obviously, commons can sometimes be really weird, but that's a very good set of pulls. Oh my God, it's another secret rare, but it's not the fucking Toad, dude. It's Dimensional Barrier. I mean, to be fair, Dimensional Barrier is pretty good. Just the fact that we can shut down any other extra deck related strategy. This is a very strong card. I'm happy to have this, but God, do I wish this was a Totally Awesome. I can't believe we pulled 2 secret rares and we didn't get the Toad. That's so unfortunate. It is what it is. We got a Morella too, so that's okay.
Holy smokes, Danglong's kind of fucking dope. I'm not gonna lie. No, Danglong is like totally banned, and that card will be banned for a while. Dude, that thing just searches a counter trap. That's literally all this card does, and that's all it needs to do. That's kind of sick. Pretty cool pickup. I'll definitely take it and put in the collection, no doubt. Sittree, more Crystron support, dude. If only we had a water deck that worked. Look at all these Paleozoics, though. Dynamiscus is huge. Morella, pretty nice, pretty nice. That card is worthless. An absolutely useless ultra rare. I don't think I will ever play that thing.
You fuck off! Fuck off! That's 3 secret rares. 3 secret rares and no Toad. I am I'm livid. I am livid. The fact that I even had 3 chances at the toad. Oh, okay. Shh. What the fuck is this box? That's 4 secret rares. And for those of you who aren't paying attention because the editor is probably cutting this, I just got 3 secret rares back to back. I am almost certain that it was Alcahest, Ceravis, and then D-Barrier, pack. You've got to be fucking kidding me. This is unbelievable. Oh my God. I'm so mad. I am so mad right now. This is unreal. And for a second, I thought the pack opener was broken, that I just got 4 secret rares in a box. Unreal. There's a mission assault, though. I'm happy to see this. No resorts yet, but to be fair, we have almost as many secret rares as we do supers. I mean, it's an ultra. It's not a good one. It's Dark Tellarknight Batlimus. I don't know how to pronounce that. We can't play this. I don't think this card's ever going to come up. If I get another secret rare that isn't totally awesome, I'm quitting. There's like no, that was an ultra. That was very close to me quitting. Citri's kind of cool. I think this may be able to come up in other decks. Also a Mari. I think I already got one of these, but this is nice because I have Yazi, and while it may not matter right this second, having Yazi and Mari means we can actually do some really gross link plays later on once we get to links, which are only like a few episodes off at the time of this episode, so that's pretty exciting. Okay, second Citri. This box has just been so generous with the amount of like higher rarity holos, but unfortunately, it's not giving me the ones I actually want. Phantom Knight Rank Up Magic Launch is an interesting one. I mean, there are some things we could maybe do with this because I believe we have Kali Yuga, but I'm not sure how consistently we can do this without having access to something like Rusty Bardish, considering that came in a completely different side product, but it's an interesting pull. Maybe something to think about. You know, there's a second Assault, but unfortunately, we have not pulled a single resort this entire opening, and that really sucks. That makes it that Spiral's not going to be as viable as I thought, because we would definitely need at least like 2 resort for that to happen.
Wow, already getting to the end here, like 5 packs left. I haven't gotten any of the Metal Foe stuff is what I want. I got like Bismugear, which is sick, but I wanted like an Ultra or one of the fusions, like, oh, Mithrilium would be popping. I still got 5 packs left. I can hope, but it's not looking great. Like, there's another Bismugear, great, but none of the big stuff. That's my first Opabinia. I actually think Alex might be looking at something Paleozoic related. I don't know if I want to jump into a Paleozoic mirror during this episode here. I'm trying to think of something else, but now that we got Opabinia, it's like, it's on the table. All right, coming up on the last 2 packs here. No Toad, literally no, there's Faux Metal Foe. That's like the Full Metal Foe fusion. I didn't get that before, dude. God, can I get a fusion in the close here or something big? Anything? Wow, that was a poopy opening, dude. Well, something tells me Alex probably pulled better than I do. He already has a game plan cooked up from what he's told me. We'll see what it is, but see if we can match it.
All right, you guys, so only a few packs left. This has been an emotional roller coaster of an opening. We still have a chance. There's still 3 packs, and with the way my luck's been going, you know, it's not impossible to get the Toad still, but at this rate, I'm just so demoralized. Let's flip them up. Okay, nothing important in that one. Let's go to the next one. Tortune Gear. I mean, I don't know if that's actually relevant, but it's okay. And then the last pack here. Let's see what we can get. Now that I think about it, I actually didn't get a single Opabinia as well. Oh man, that really sucks. That really shoots down the idea of Paleo, I think. Flip them. Nothing crazy. Yeah, well, that was my opening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed the 4 secret fest, and none of which that are actually playable. Maybe like one of them, but wow. That was an opening. On the plus side, we did get the 3 copies of Dinomicious, so that's good, but we didn't get any Opabinias, which really sucks, actually. Oh, we're gonna have to do a lot of work in the deck building department today.
I gotta be honest with you guys. I really didn't want to queue up desk bots again, but with my strong hunch that Alex is gonna queue up something like Paleozoic, something that's going to be first, and genuinely not going to be that powerful, I needed to back up on it. I explored other options that I had, and none of them really seemed like they held that much water. Kieran has gone to 1 in this list, which doesn't matter because we have Kieran at 1, but the thing is, I wanted to build Metal Foes. But you guys want to know something? I have 0 Metal Foes fusion monsters, not a single one. I also only have 1 combination. I do have 3 Gold Driver, 3 Full Flame, but with no fusion monsters, there was nothing there. And as for Paleozoics, I really couldn't be asked to play the mirror match, as I think Alex might have the edge on me with better trap cards. So I really needed to just think of something to do, and I figured I'd double back on the Despots again. I still think this deck is extremely powerful, and there's just still potential that we haven't seen. The one thing I probably actually want to change here is I want to cut this Maxi and at least side deck it in case my hunch is correct and Alex does play something stupid. So I think we'll plug in the second limit reverse here to give us a little bit more grind game options and just side deck the Maxi there. I think this deck is still ridiculous. I've been making some misplays with 04. You can't summon 01 in the damage step after you use 04, which is not a problem still. Most of the combos we have made are still just ridiculous on their own. I still think cards like Machina Fortress and Redox are insane. They really proved their potential last episode, and I feel like if we can hop in again with them and see them again, we can start smacking. I just think the list is an all-around really good spot. I'm excited to see what we can do with it and see if Alex has come up with something to counter it. I highly doubt, I'll say now, I highly doubt Alex is expecting me to go back on despots again. So maybe he'll prepare for something else. Don't know what that is, but maybe it'll be something else. Let's see how we do. So far, haven't dropped a game with this deck. See if we can continue that streak.
All right, you guys. So this is the deck we are bringing to today's duel. I know I've spoken in the past about possibly going down the Dino Mist route, and I feel like we might as well give it a shot. We have to throw Gage off his game a little bit, and this may be the deck to do it. And there are some advantages to playing this deck against Deskbots specifically. We'll go into that as we do the card by card. So first up, we've got 2 copies of Delta Flyer. I actually just hate this card with a passion, but I feel like I have to play it. It's a level 3 tuner and basically enables my entire synchro pool. And being able to go into something like Ignister Prominence, I think is actually worth playing Delta Flyer for that alone. But then getting access to stuff like Yazi as well is pretty important. The thing I don't like about this card is that it doesn't allow me to pendulum summon it to the field, since the Dino Mist low scale is a 3. And so that really sucks that I have to commit my normal summon to this if I want to make a synchro play. But as we saw how powerful Ignister can be in the previous episode, I feel like it's worth it. And I feel like this is the best tuner that accomplishes this, because it can actually make the 5s or the 4s go into the plays that I want. Then we have an entire lineup of Dino Mist. So they have high scales of 6 and low scales of 3. So I'm able to pendulum summon out level 4s and level 5s. They have pendulum effects that read: once while this card is in your pendulum zone, you can negate the activated card effect that targets another Dino Mist card you control, then destroy this card. And I believe the low scale say if another Dino Mist card you control would be destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect, you can destroy this card instead. So they actually offer a very reasonable level of protection, and that is pretty nice. The battle protection specifically is actually important, because against Deskbot 004, that means that Gage won't be able to actually trigger the effect, since it does have to actually kill something in battle in order for that to be the case. So that's pretty good. Now, each of them also have an individual effect. So Ankylos banishes any monster destroyed by battle with a Dino Mist monster you control. Brachion can actually special summon itself to the field if I don't control any monsters and my opponent controls one. So it's kind of like the Cyber Dragon of the deck. We have Ceratops, which if I control monsters that are only Dino Mist except Ceratops, I can special summon him to the field. Plesios actually reduces the attack and defense of each face-up monster my opponent controls by 100 attack and defense for each Dino Mist card I control. Terran, which is one of the rares I only have 2 of here, says when it destroys an opponent's monster by battle, I can add a Dino Mist card from deck to hand. So this is definitely one of the better ones. Rex, which is arguably the best one, came in at Super and Breakers of Shadow, and I only pulled 1 of this. If it attacks at the end of the damage step, you contribute another Dino Mist and activate one of these effects. Either it can make a second attack in a row, and if it attacks a defense position monster, it does piercing, or, and I think this is the better effect, shuffle a card from your opponent's hand at random or their side of the field into the deck, then this card gains 100 attack. And then we also have 3 copies of Spinos, which you contribute another Dino Mist to activate an effect. Either it can attack directly, which 2500 to the dome could actually close out a game very unexpectedly, or it can make a second attack during each battle phase, and being 2500, that's pretty big. I think this is the newest one we got in the previous set. And then finally, 3 Stegosaur, which if another pendulum monster you control battles an opponent's monster, after damage calculation, you can destroy those monsters. So that's a way to actually turn these monsters into a bit of removal as well. And so their stat lines are actually pretty beefy as well. I mean, Dino Mist Spinos is 25, and the lowest one I think is like 15 if you're looking at Ankylos. So they're pretty sizable. The deck would obviously be a lot better if we had something like Cyber Dragon Infinity to go into, but unfortunately we don't. So we're pretty much aiming to just swarm the field with these and then try to just get in for a ton of damage or control the board as best we can. Then wrapping up the monster lineup, we have the 1 Maxi, of course. Hopefully we actually can draw this card at some point when Gage is comboing off, because maybe that'll disincentivize him from doing so. For the spells, Book of Moon, Dark Hole, 2 of the field spell Dynamic Power Load, so it gives 300 attack and defense to all of my Dino Mist, but also when your Dino Mist battles, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. This is another card that shuts off 004, and so that's why I like this archetype, because it has a ways to deter 004, and I can't believe I'd ever be wanting to play a deck specifically to stop that card. But that card is so good, as we've seen when Gage plays that deck, that having a card like this is essential. We also have 3 Dynamist Charge. This is actually the Rhoda for the archetype in a continuous spell. When it's activated, add a Dynamist monster from deck to hand, and once per turn, if a Dynamist card is added from the field to the extra deck face up, add one of those cards to your hand. You can only activate 1 per turn, but it's great because it's just all value all day. 1 Instant Fusion. This gives me the ability to go into my rank 4s or rank 5s a little bit easier. Also with the Delta Flyer to be able to go into some synchro plays. I like the 1 just because multiple can clog, so if I have the 1, I know I'm never going to see another copy. Pot of Greed, Raigeki, Snatch Steal, 3 Terraforming to find the power load. I wish I had 3 of this, but I only pulled 2, and 3 copies of Summon Limit. Now, Gage is now on Magical Midbreaker Field, and this card is very terrifying because it stops my ability to target his monsters and destroy his monsters during his main phase 1. So, I wanted to find a handful of cards that would operate under the Magical Midbreaker Field that I would also not really be too hurt if I'm playing as well. And so that can sometimes be hard to find floodgates that are only one way, but Summon Limit is pretty good because since we're playing a Pendulum deck, if you Pendulum summon 5 monsters, it only counts as 1 summon, and so that's a way for us to get to leg up, because while yes, Gage can Pendulum summon as well, his deck doesn't really predominantly focus on it, so I think this is an advantage that if we go and set this first, he tries to combo off, we Summon Limit him, he's probably going to pass, then we can Pendulum summon and probably kill him before he's able to figure out a way around it. I also opted to main deck this so I have at least something for going first, because I feel like if I don't and he maybe makes me go first, then it's going to be really bad. The extra deck's a bunch of cards you've seen previously: Mavelus, Panzer Dragon, Enlightenment Paladin, Ignister Leo, Star Eater, Yazi, the Karen Gorgon, Gaga Cowboy, Gaia Dragon, Ragna Zero, Shark Drake, Papal Operative, and 2 Shark Fortress, because we are playing a lot of level 5s, so if 1 doesn't do the job, we can make a second. This is also primarily because of Instant Fusion to convert Panzer Dragon into real damage. And then the side deck, this is primarily for when I know I'm going first, and arguably I could have just had all the stuff from the side in the main deck, but I'm not fully convinced he is going to play Deskbot again, although I'm like 99% sure he is. The one time I thought that though, he actually switched it up on me, so that was a shocker. So 3 copies of Barrier Statue of the Torrent. Neither player can special summon monsters except water, so this is one of the one-sided floodgates we can play, and what's nice is we can actually Pendulum summon this to the field turn 1, so I'm hoping to get this out. Funny enough, yes, Deskbot 004 does out this, but we do have some cards that can actually stop that from happening. We do have the Heavy Storm, MST, and 2 Twin Twister in case Gage does decide to bring in some spell and traps in games 2 and 3. Also a Lightning Vortex if we need another board wipe, which Deskbots tend to be weak against. And then again for going first, 2 Fiendish Chain. This is a card that may seem like it doesn't work with Magical Midbreaker Field. However, Midbreaker Field only works during the main phase 1. So if Gage goes to bring out a 004 and attack me, I can Fiendish Chain in the battle phase, and that way it will actually prevent that effect from going off. So this is one of the few cards that does work around it. 3 Grand Horn of Heaven. This is one of the other few cards that I found that does kind of work under Midbreaker Field. So the theory here is that not only does this negate the summon of something big that he might go into, like one of his big synchros, it also skips his main phase 1. So if he doesn't already have a setup, he kind of loses out on the battle phase as well. And even if he can continue off in main phase 2, it may not matter, because at that point, if he can't go through the battle phase anyway, then that might be enough. Now, yes, he does get to draw a card. However, I'm just very terrified of Midbreaker Field because it is at 3, and I want to have as many cards that are going to function under it as possible, because if he does get it and I don't have the cards that work around it, that's just going to be a disaster. I am citing the Imperial Order. What I figured out is I should be playing this when I know I'm going first, because this can stop stuff like 1-for-1, it can stop stuff like Midbreaker Field, it can stop stuff like Machine Duplication, and that definitely is going to lessen the impact of some of his explosive plays, and I can just shut it off during my turn, so that way I'm able to use all of my spells. And then 1 Quaking Mirror Force. This is again another card I bring in going first. It doesn't actually target or destroy, which again, it's in the battle phase, so it doesn't matter with Midbreaker Field, but it is a card to flip everything face down, and technically it can stop 004, so I want to have as many cards that can stop 004 as possible that also function under Midbreaker Field as well, and Quaking Mirror Force seems like one of the best ones. Honestly, I don't know how this one's going to go. This could maybe be the hard counter to his deck, or I'm just going to get absolutely smashed again. We'll have to see, but ladies and gentlemen, it's time to duel. Gage, you've definitely got a bit of an invasion of vengeance of your own over there with those desk bots the last few episodes. I gotta say, it's definitely been working well for you. I don't think you've dropped a single match at any time you've played that deck.
I don't think so either. Deck just works, man.
Can't complain, can't complain. How do you feel about your pulls in Invasion Vengeance? I would say compared to the previous set, Dark Illusion, you know, not as good, but there's still some very critical cards in this set for sure.
There's a lot of really good cards in this set. I don't think I got any of them, but no, I mean, this set is like altogether, it's still okay, but a lot of the good cards are on the higher end of the scale.
Right.
As opposed to Dark Illusion, where we got a lot of low rarity, really impactful cards too. I think most of the stuff was kind of locked behind a rarity wall for us today.
Absolutely. It's very rare that we have a set that's as good as Dark Illusion, where cards at every rarity were just insane, right? And I wish we had more sets like that, and in the future we will, I'm sure. But this one, it's one of the more top-heavy ones. But I'm excited. I can't wait to see what you brought today, and I'm ready if you are, buddy.
I'm ready to duel, dude. Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's shout out our patron. It is Arch Revenant. Thank you for the support. Wow, I actually want to rock, paper, scissors.
I can't believe it.
Wow,
That's impressive.
I'm going to go second.
Okay.
I have a hunch you're still on the bots. I could be wrong, but I'd rather not take the risk. So, but last time I did this, you completely called my move. So, go ahead, buddy. Best of luck.
All right, good luck, bud. I'm going to start my turn by normal summoning. You guessed it, Despot 03.
It's back again. Yes, sir.
It's back. I'm going to trigger Despot 03.
Sure.
All right, cool. I'm going to bring out an 02. And I'm going to trigger O2.
Yep. Seen this song and dance before.
You sure have, and it's just as good as it used to be.
You know, some people were saying that with how much of a tear you've been on with the desk bots, that we need to do maybe an exhibition match of the full power Blackwings versus the full power desk bot.
I heard that, dude. That'd be legendary. All right, I'll pick up a Despot 05 off of it. I will activate 1 for 1, and I will discard TG Striker.
Sure. Not doing anything turn 1.
Yeah, I know you don't got anything exciting working there.
Classic.
I will pick up a glow-up bulb from my deck.
Sure.
This is so cool. I'm going to pitch Despot 04 and Machina Fortress. And I'm going to summon Fortress.
We've been seeing a lot of Fortress lately.
Fortress he's just too good, man. I'm going to Synchro for 10.
Okay.
I'm going to make Despot Jet.
Sure.
I'm going to scale up Despot 05.
Sure.
I'm going to activate Jet, and I'm going to pop the 05.
Okay.
I'm going to summon an 02, and I'm going to trigger the 02 effect.
Sounds good.
Dope. I'm going to pull up grab an 04, put it in hand here.
My favorite card.
I know, right? And then I'm going to trigger the 05 that just got destroyed, and I'm going to special summon.
Sure. Even though you missed the timing on it, I'll allow it.
Wait, of 05?
Because you would have chained 2 and 5 together. I'm just
shut up, bro. Oh my god, I'm going to summon the 04. You're just sad because you're going to get super doored again. I'm going to activate Glow-Up Bulb.
Yeah, you know, I'm not too happy about it, not going to lie, but...
And I'm going to Synchro for another 10 here.
Sure.
Bring out the Leo, and I'll throw the Jet and the Leo on top of each other, and let's see if you can out Dora.
It's going to be a lot of fun with that 4,000 defense.
No doubt, bro. Dora pass is pretty good for me. Go ahead.
Pretty good for... I mean, the trade-off is you did have to spend all of your resources. I mean, you do have a 4, unfortunately. Yeah, it is what it is. All right, main 1.
I gotta somehow maining kaijus in this episode. I'm losing it, bro. I don't know what I would do if you Gamma Sealed me right now.
You would probably cry, I'd imagine.
A little bit. A couple tears would be shed.
All right, so we're going to start off with the terraforming.
That's fine.
We're going to grab Dynamic Power Load.
What the fuck is this shit?
Well, it's going to make a lot of sense when I activate Dino Mist Char.
All right, I got to read all these things. I don't know what these poopy cards do,
Charge
bro.
is the Rhoda of the deck, essentially.
Okay.
And then if a Dino Mist goes from my field to the extra deck, I can add one of those cards to my hand.
Sure, bro. Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. So with the Dino Mist Charge, I'm actually going to add Dino Mist Stegosaur to my hand.
Okay.
Now, since you control the monster with the highest attack on the field and I control no monsters, I'm going to special summon Dynamist Brachion. It's basically just a Cyber Dragon.
Okay, that's fine.
Then I'm going to scale Stegosaur.
Okay.
We're going to go to battle.
Thinking. All right, this Stegosaur has an effect, right? If a Dynamist you control would be destroyed, you can destroy it instead. Okay, that's poopy. Let me read this Brachion. Okay, it's just the Cyber Dragon. What are you up to? What are you up to?
What am I up to?
There's nothing in, like, damage step, right? If a pendulum monster you control battles and you don't get the Stegosaur monster effect. Alex, what the fuck are you... What are you up to? What are you doing? All right, surprise me. Go for it.
Main phase 2.
Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, all right, go. You're good.
I'm going to activate the Dynamic Power Load, and
sure.
I'm just going to pass on that. Go ahead, buddy.
Oh my god, you goober, dude.
I had you running through the gamut.
I was like,
figure
what
out.
the hell is he doing? Oh my god, dude.
See, it's good because you don't know what half the cards do. I can just mess with you by doing things like that. I had no plan. Don't worry.
If a Dynamis monster you control battles, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects until the end of the damage step. Well, that kind of stops 04, doesn't it?
It does stop 04. That's correct.
Thing is, I don't really need the 04 because I'm going to pitch 06 and 04 for my hand. I'm going to resummon back the Machina Fortress.
Sure, that seems pretty good.
He puts in some weight. He's pretty good.
He does.
I'll throw Dreadnought in attack here, and I'll go battle
Sure.
phase. Wait. These are gaining attack, right?
So the Brachion is actually 23.
Okay, that's fine. I'll still poke it with the fortress.
Sure. So I will take the 200, and then I will trigger the effect of my Stegosaur, and it will go to my extra deck, since if it would be destroyed by battle, I can destroy it instead. And that'll trigger Dynamis Charge, and I will add the Stegosaur back to my hand.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then I'm assuming you want to attack with the Dora as well.
Yep, gonna poke with Big Dora there.
Okay, so I'm going to take 900 from that, and this time it will, in fact, go to the extra deck.
Wonderful. I'm just gonna pass the turn. Good luck, dude.
All right, we will draw. You got anything?
No, I don't have anything.
You don't want to preemptively detach?
No, you're good.
Sure. Okay. Main one. All right, well, I suppose I'll do a little bit of cleanup duty here in Dark Hole. This is going to force you to Dora.
Yep, I am gonna Dora, and I'm gonna protect the Dora.
Of course.
Poor Fortress does go to graveyard.
It does. Okay, next, I'm going to activate another Dynamis Charge.
Yep, all right.
With this copy of Charge, I'm actually going to grab a copy of Spinos.
Okay.
Next, I'm going to scale left and scale right here, and we're going to Pendulum Summon.
Sure.
So I'm going to go for this copy of Brachion, and I'm also going to grab the Spinos.
Okay.
I'm going to use the effect of Spinos. I'm going to tribute the Brachion, and it can attack you directly this turn.
All right, no problem.
That's also going to trigger Dynamis Charge. I'm going to add the Brachion back to my hand.
Okay.
Battle phase, I'll hit you for 28 in the face.
28 is A-okay.
Main phase too? I think
Yep.
I'll just pass it on that. Go ahead, buddy.
All right, I'll draw. Stand
Super
by me.
Dora's, I mean, pretty good, but if I can
Yeah.
hit you 2 more times.
I mean, try to, bro. Try to. I'll go battle phase.
Sure.
And I'll just, I'll poke into your dude here.
Okay. I will go ahead and take, that would be 400. And I'll use the effect of the Stegosaur here, and I'll put it in the extra deck to protect. That'll trigger the charge, and I will add the Stegosaur to my hand.
Sure. Wow, that's actually a lot of value you keep getting from the.
It's not bad, right? It's not bad.
It's not bad at all. I'll just, I'll pass the turn. Go ahead, dude.
All right, I'll draw. We'll go standby main here. Well, it seemed to work pretty well. I will scale Stegosaur.
Sure.
I'm going to pen summon again.
Yep.
We're going to go for a Plesios, which was off the top, and a Brachion.
Yep, no problem.
So I'm going to use the effect of the Spinos. I'm going to tribute off the Brachion again.
Okay.
Then trigger the charge to add Brachion to hand.
Sure.
I'm going to go to battle.
Yeah, okay.
Attempt to attack directly.
That's fine. How much is it?
28.
I'll take it again. Yep.
Okay. Sounds good. Main phase 2. I think I will just pass the turn. Go ahead, buddy.
All right, I'll draw. Stand by main.
You only got 1 more hit, buddy.
I do. That's why I got to be careful here. I feel like I have options. I just have to think how to use them.
Not gonna lie, I did consider this being like a route to take for playing this deck. I did not think I would actually be doing it. I would be
Oh
completely
yeah,
honest.
you're like, I never thought I would have did this shit, bro.
I mean, the attack directly thing, I mean, I was thinking that might kill you for a game. I didn't think that was going to be the whole win condition of
Yeah,
the
right.
game. Having some trouble over there?
a little bit.
Might have been a little bit preemptive when you're talking up Super Dora so much.
He's still good. He's just sitting there, but I don't know what I could do against the dude that attacks directly, man. He just keeps poking through him.
And it's not like it's like 500, 1,000. It's
no,
2,800
it's like a
attack
reasonable
directly.
amount. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna really fucking die to this thing attacking me. I can't believe it. This is really gonna happen. Oh wait. Okay, this might work. Oh wait. Fuck. I don't know. Wow, the fact that Charge keeps getting those things back. when
Isn't
they
it
go to the
crazy?
extra deck, that's like actually insane. Like I just don't know how I wipe it. Like I'm like, oh, I can get rid of your scales, but they come back. You know?
They just
I don't-
come back.
I
Yep.
don't know. I don't know if it just matters. All right, well we're gonna just do it here. That field spell's insane. I'm gonna activate Redox, Dragon Lord Boulders.
Sure.
I'm gonna pitch 2, and I'm gonna reborn my O2.
Get a search.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a search.
Sure. Fine.
All right, off of O2, I'm gonna pull up an O3.
Okay.
I'm gonna normal the O3. I'm gonna activate.
That's
the
fine. Sure.
I wish I could make Black Rose. I was so close. All right, I don't know if it matters, but I'll just pull up I'll pull up another O2, and I'll get a search off the O2.
Sure.
Dope.
Getting a lot of value, but I'm not seeing how you're outing this here.
Yeah, right. Me neither. Me neither, bud. Me neither. Right. I'll go battle phase.
Okay.
I will poke your Spinos here with my big Super Dora here. It's gaining an extra 1,000 because of the 002s.
Right. It's also losing 600 because of my Plesios.
Okay, that's fine.
So that means it is at 36, I believe.
Okay.
Because it's gaining 400 overall.
Okay, so I'm going to still kill your Spinos.
So I'll take the 8. I'll let the Spinos go here, and then I will trigger the charge to put it back to my hand. It was supposed to go face up in the extra deck. But,
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'll attack your Plesios with 03, and I'll trigger 03.
Okay, on attack declaration, I'm assuming,
Yeah,
so you play
yeah.
around the the power load. Okay, so how big is the 03?
He's gaining 500 for each Despot plus an additional 1,000, so he's at 25.
Okay, 25 minus 5 for Plesios' effect, so he's actually 2,000, so they'd crash.
Do they crash? Sure, why not?
That's fine, and then replacement effect here, Stegosaur. We'll go to extra, and then I'll trigger the second charge because it's a once per turn per copy on this effect, and
Yeah.
I'll add Stegosaur back to hand.
Yeah, but I think you got this one. That's insane.
Woo!
Yeah, that's insane, bro. Wow.
Let's see the concede button first, and then I'll start celebrating.
Yeah, you got this one. Damn, man.
Oh, we beat the Super
That's
Dora!
nuts. I can't believe it.
Oh
Such
my
BS.
god, I can't believe we did it. I can't believe we did it.
Alex, out of all the things I expected you to bring today, fucking Dynamist was nowhere on my radar, bro. I didn't even know that deck honestly existed. And here you come pulling up, clapping my cheeks, getting through Doro with Dynamist. Spino's just poking me, bro. What the fuck was that, dude?
Oh, he's spiny. He's very spiny. Like I
spiny.
said, I knew that was one of the ways I could kill you. I wasn't expecting that to be the whole win condition.
Man, me neither. Honestly, I was like, I got this one in the bag. And then you're like, summon Spinos, poke direct. I'm like, yeah, all right. All right, bud. Well, now that I know what you're playing, I'm pretty sure going second's kind of the route here. So we'll see what your first turn board looks like.
We'll see.
Good
We'll
luck.
see. All right, good luck, buddy. Let's see what we can do. I will start with a pot of greed. That's a nice start.
Good opening, yep.
All right. Similar to the last game, I will fire off a Dynamist charge.
Yep.
I guess we can do that. All right, so with this charge, I think I'm going to grab a Stegosaur.
Okay.
Then let's go ahead and scale this Ceratops.
Okay.
And I'm going to scale this Ankylos.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pen summon 3. We're
Okay.
going to go for the Plesios, the Stegosaur, as well as the Terran. There's an attack actually here. And honestly, buddy, that's really all I got. Go ahead.
That's okay with me, dude. I'll draw for turn. Stand by main.
All good.
Well, I know you don't have any interruptions, which is actually, that's extremely helpful. I'll say it. I'll summon 03, and I'm going to trigger
Use
it.
effective 03?
Yes.
I'm going to max C your 03. What was that about not having any eruptions, buddy?
Maxi challenge! No way!
Maxi challenge. I mean, this is going to be it, buddy. I mean, you could maybe kill me here, but do you want to take the risk?
Damn, now I gotta think about this. All right.
No called by the grave in this format, buddy.
You're right. All right, well, I'm still gonna special, because I have to.
Oh, of course.
But
You have to.
Now I gotta think this one through, because you really threw
Sure.
a wrench in things here.
I bet I did. I'm just going to take my draw then.
Yeah, take your draw, no
since
problem. I'm gonna pick up
You're getting
04.
02.
No.
Wow, you're going for 04. Okay.
Don't doubt me, bro. Don't doubt me. I'm gonna pick up 04,
Fair.
okay? So now we got
I mean,
some
04 is pretty good.
plays.
Yeah.
What is your Stegosaur at defense-wise?
Stegosaur's defense is just 18. The Plesios just lowers the values of your monsters. And currently, Plesios is reducing everything on your field by a total of 600.
Okay. Oh my god, bro. Your Dynamists are so cracked!
Aren't they? What, did you just figure something out, buddy?
Yeah, oh my god, dude. I just figured out that if they destroy them... Bro, you still get the trigger. That's insane. Oh, God.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Oh, this is like, it's funny because the more I was like working on this, I'm like, wow, this kind of actually hard counters some of the things his
Yeah,
deck
dude, your deck is
does.
fucking stacked, man. Oh my god. All
How's
right.
that 04 looking now, buddy?
Well, we gotta try gaming here, so I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna activate Duke.
Oh, he's gonna go for it!
I'm gonna pick up some more 04s.
Okay, so I only get one draw off of this
You do.
because it's considered one summon.
You do. Right. Interesting. None of your dudes are gaining attack, right? No.
No, they like I said, it's just lowering your
I
attack.
can't Ragna 0. That's so mean.
You can Ragna 0 yourself, or does it only work if it's gaining attack?
I'm pretty sure it only works if it's gaining attack.
I think so too, but that would be funny.
All right, well, I'm going to activate Despot Base. We'll get a little beefy here.
Okay, so this is effectively going to give them back the stat loss from the Plesios.
Yes,
Sure.
yes.
I don't envy your position right now.
Yeah, it's not a good one. All right, I'll go Battle Phase.
Okay,
All right, I'm going to declare an attack with 004 into your Stegosaur, and I'm going to trigger 04.
Sure. So you will be sending from deck to grave here.
Yeah, and you think has 1,800. I'm losing 600, you said?
Correct.
All right, so I'm pretty sure I have to send something.
Well, you're gaining 5, but losing 6. So you're technically at 600 attack right now.
No,
so
400. I'm at 400. So I have to send.
Oh, because it's net losing 100. Sorry,
Yeah,
wrong way.
So I got to send a level 3 or higher here. I'll send an 05.
Okay, so he's going to gain a crap ton of attack here.
More than enough, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
An attack declaration, too. Feel like this is right? It doesn't feel good, but... All right, I'm going to activate MST, and I'm going to pop your charge.
Ooh, interesting. In response, I will use the Ankleos effect here to negate the MST.
Okay, that's fine.
Then, so we're at this part. You would have done that, you know, on attack declaration, then damage step, Despot 004 would have triggered. It's fine.
Yeah.
Did it backwards. So then here, thinking what I want to do here. So then that actually would trigger the effect of the charge then, since it would still be like before all that happening. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna add the Ankleos back.
Okay, that's fine.
So then damage step, that would all happen. And then here, I suppose I'll protect. Yeah, okay. So I'll protect. So Ceratops will go to the extra deck.
Okay, no problem. And then I'll declare another attack into your Stegosaur with another 04. I'll trigger 04.
And you to send for this one?
Yes.
Yep.
I will dump in 06.
Sure. So this one will go through. So to the extra deck he goes.
Fun. Okay. Okay, I guess next up we'll get over your Plesio.
Okay.
And I'll trigger.
Go ahead and send.
Again. Yep. Dump another 06 here.
Okay, so I'm not taking any damage
No,
from any of
you're
this, so I'll just put him straight in
Yep.
the extra deck.
And then
it's
I'll
fine.
pwn the last one here and boost up the 03, make it big.
Sure.
Okay. Unfortunately, I can't use these 04s because I need 2 zones here, and I don't have 2 zones. That's so irritating.
Just nice.
Oh yeah, it's nice for you. Right, main phase 2. I'll throw these on top of each other,
Okay.
and I'll make Ragna 0.
Seems okay.
I will just set a card. Hope this is good enough. Let's go. Pass turn.
Draw for the Ragna Zero as well.
Oh fuck, I forgot. Yeah, okay, you're good.
Since Maxie's still up.
Fresh
Yep.
fucking hand
All
off
right.
of Max C, dude.
We will draw. Not bad. Not bad. Obviously, it's got to be good enough, but we'll see. All right. So main one.
Yep.
Let's kick off with another copy of Charge.
Yep.
Go digging here. A lot we can do now. We will pick up a Spinos.
Yeah, fuck that card, dude. Okay. Fine.
He's back.
All right.
He's back. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and scale Spinos.
Yep.
And then I'm going to scale Ankleos.
Okay.
I guess I will proceed to Pendulum Summon here.
Yep, no problem.
Okay, so let's bring out, I guess the whole gang, right? So we'll bring out a Ceratops, we'll bring out a Stegosaur, a Plesios, and a Terran.
Yep.
There's a lot of them. Okay, let me Pendulum out this Terran as well.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so I think probably go to battle here. So much math in this game, Gage.
Yeah,
oh
right.
my god. Okay, yeah, I think I'm gonna go to battle here.
Okay.
I'm going to send Terran into your 03.
Okay.
So just so the audience knows, my Terran is at 1800 attack, and your Despot 003, if you opt to pump it up, it'll gain 1500 to 2000, but then it's losing 900 from all my Dynamist cards.
Yeah.
So it's actually, it would be at 1100. So currently it's at 0.
Yeah. All right, I'm going to chain the 03. I'm going to pump up the 04 until the end of the turn, actually.
Okay, sure.
Okay, so my 03 is going to get sent to graveyard. It's at 0, pretty much.
So you're going to take 18, and I'm going to trigger the Terran to add a Dynamist card from my deck to my hand
That's fine.
since it destroyed a monster by battle. I'll grab a Rex. We haven't seen the boy yet.
Okay.
Next, let's send the Ceratops into the Ragna Zero.
That's fine. So Ragna 0 is going to fall.
Yeah, so it's losing 900 attack down to 13, and my Ceratops is 21, so you're going to take 18. Or, I'm sorry, 800 here.
It's actually, if I'm losing 900, I'm down to 15. So I'm going to lose
15, sorry. So you're going to take 600.
Okay,
Correct.
That's fine.
Sorry.
Ragna 0, grave.
Okay. Then I'll send Terran into the 004.
Okay.
And then on attack declaration, I'm going to Book of Moon your 004.
You are so nuts. Okay, all right. So it'll set it, combat will go through, this will flip up, and then during damage calculation, I'll activate the effect.
Oh, it happens in damage step. That's right. Okay, sure. It's 18,
Losing
correct.
900 though, bro. That's like my whole damn
You
stat.
are losing 900, yep.
All right, I'll dump an 05.
Now remember, you pumped it with the 003.
It doesn't keep it though, because you book a mooned it.
Oh, that's right. It got reflipped up, so that does matter. Okay, so you're going to gain 500 for, so 24 5. So this gets it at 3,500, I believe, but then minus 900, so 26.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm going to take...
You don't take any damage.
800. Oh, right, because of the 004
Yeah.
effect. That's right.
But
Okay.
am I okay to trigger 04?
Doesn't it trigger only if it destroys a monster?
Fuck, it does. You're right. Oh my god. Yeah, dude,
Right.
you had the perfect counter. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, all right. So fucked up, but I mean, Book of Moon also did help me to a degree as well, even though we
Okay, and then
we played exactly.
I'm guessing at the end here, you gonna pop the 04 with Stegosaur?
Yeah, so that's where I was going to go to next. So then at the end of damage calc, the Stegosaur effect is going to trigger, and we're going to pop both of the Terran as well as the 004. Then I will trigger the charge, and I'm just going to add this back to my hand
That's
to make
fine.
things a little bit
Yep.
easier. Then we'll hit in with the Stegosaur for 16. And we'll hit in with the Plesios for 17.
Yep.
Then in main phase 2, how we want to do this here. Kind of like the position that I'm in, honestly. I'm going to normal summon Barrier Statue of the Torrents and pass.
What, bro? What am I supposed to do? No way, bro. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck just happened? Yeah, good games. Holy
This
shit.
is how I felt when you first just fucking owned me with desk
Yeah.
bots. I think this is retribution.
So this was like, it was the perfect counter for despots, dude, because like the 04s don't do anything against your board when you have
Right.
one in the pendulum scale. It's just like, I really did not expect this. I thought for sure you'd be on some kind of paleo strategy or something like that, and that's what I was thinking too. I was like, maybe I'll play Paleozoic, but then I was like, I don't want to play a Paleo Mirror. And then like I tried to build a pendulum, like I tried my Metal Foe pull, and get this, Alex, get this. You ready for this?
Okay.
Alex, I don't have a single Metal Foe's pendulum not pendulum monster, a fusion monster. Not one of them.
not one.
Not a single fusion monster.
Oh my god.
So I was just like-
Orichalc's a common.
Yeah,
How?
I don't have it. I don't have Orichalc. So I was like, there's no way I could play this deck. So I was like, man, I guess I gotta go back to the bots. And I thought for sure you wouldn't expect me to be back on these things again. I thought you would think I'd change it up a little bit.
No, so my strategy here was I needed to change it up, obviously, and I really wanted to go paleo. I really, really did. Gage, I got 4 fucking secret rares in this set, and I did not get a single totally awesome.
What'd you get?
I am livid. I got the Dark Rebellion, like, upgraded dragon. That's, like, the rank 5 one.
Okay.
I got Ceravis. I got Alcahest. And the good one that's actually playable, I think it's a Dimensional Barrier. I'm pretty sure.
Wow, those are all, I mean,
so-
geez, Alcahest and Dimensional, I know you don't have any Wolf Flame, but still, those are good.
Exactly. Like if I had the Metal Foe core, like Alcahest would have been nice, but only the Dimensional Barrier is actually useful. And it was like I was livid. I was so upset that I didn't actually get it, but I actually didn't get any what's the rank 2 paleo
Opabinia.
that Opabinia. I didn't get a single Opabinia
Wow,
either.
I got one Opabinia,
So-
but I get this.
Okay, well, one's better than 0.
I didn't get-
right, and I had the Anomalocaris. Oh, so
Remember
mad.
that one set where you didn't get any secret rares? I
Right.
guess it was my turn, bro. I don't think I got any this set.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Very, very sad
Oh.
set. I opened all the packs and I just didn't get anything. Nothing I could do with any of them, dude. I was excited for Paleo, and I still think Paleo is like on the table for me because I did get one Opabinia. But like,
Okay.
geez, no. I was like, I have to go back to bots because I thought for sure you'd think I'd change it up this episode because there was a lot. There was a lot in this set like that had to offer, and I know my Metal Foe pools were like okay, so I was like maybe he'll predict I'll do something different. But nope, you had to read, and this deck was just like I felt like there was nothing I could do against those Dynamist cards.
Yeah,
Some of them
well,
were nuts.
to be fair, I mean, they were nuts. And so what I was going to say was I wasn't exactly like planning. I didn't know if you were going to be on bots or not, but I wanted to switch it up to something different. And now Kieran's gone. And this was a deck I'd been looking at for the longest time. And against desk bots specifically, like there's a lot of things that counter 04. And that's the thing that I was worried about the most. But the fact that if you don't have like machine dupe, right, 04 can't pop a Dynamist as long as I have a low scale, because then I can just let the scale die instead. So yes, you can send from deck to grave, but then you can't get your special summons. The field spell, which I only have 2 of, which is weird and it's a common, also negates effects in damage step as well. And then also having the Stegosaur, which makes it so that I can actually destroy the monsters that way, is really nice because it's just another way to be able to clear it in this like a bit of a unique way, right? And I sided in so many things that I thought my side deck had a lot of stuff in case you were still on desk bots, and it just like I didn't draw any of it aside from the barrier statue, which is cool because I can pendulum summon this out because it's level 4. That was fun, but I didn't get it in my opening hand, which I was very frustrated with. But the maxi kind of helped out there. Let's be honest, like the Maxi definitely did its
Oh,
work in this
Maxi.
episode.
Oh, man, Maxi did everything. I was like, if I don't commit
Yeah.
to anything right now, I was trying to find a way to Black Rose you, but I couldn't. I couldn't weave it together. I had this stuck in my hand, unfortunately. I was trying to find a way to get
Oh.
because I think
Even if you Black Rose me, though, I can just use the Spinos to be able to protect my entire Dynamis board because it's destroying a Dynamis card or cards. So I'm impervious to Black Rose as well.
those
You
things
just nuke
really
your own
just
board.
do fuck shit up. That's crazy. Holy smokes.
Yeah. What was the set? I was worried about this. Oh, it was a Lance. Okay. I was actually trying to play around Lance with some of the calculations of things.
No, God, dude,
but,
you smoked me this time, dude. 2-0, easy, bro. I feel like, I gotta go
I
back
did get
and-
lucky drawing multiple Dynamis charge both games, though, because that just allowing me to recur the resources to my hand is crazy, because then it's like if I want more scales, I have more scales,
charge
basically.
feels like really good. Charge, like, it's a searcher, a tanky, and then it also has like a really powerful effect on top of it. That's nuts. I wanted to go back to the pendulum deck I was making, because like at this point,
The
like,
Pensork
yeah,
one.
because like monkey boards ban and everything, and I was like, it'd be cool to see like what I can do with the metal foe cards. But like, and oh man, could you imagine if I just activated Secret Village against this deck too? You literally don't have an out for it. So like,
yeah, I think I did have a couple outs because I sided them in specifically for the matchup. But yeah, main deck, I don't think I had an out to Secret Village. I'll be honest.
Man, I gotta go back to the drawing board to beat this shit, dude. Those they came out tough, bro. I know MBT was talking them up. He was saying like how good they were, and I'm like, yeah, whatever. Dino missed, Dino schmissed, no problem. But you are.
I'm missing a lot of core components though. Like I only have 2 Terran, which is a rare. I only have 1 Rex, which is a super from Breakers of Shadow too. So like that's where supers were a lot more guaranteed. And Rex is like the best one. This is another way to possibly out like an 004 because if it attacks if it attacks, it doesn't even have to kill something. I can tribute a Dynamis and then shuffle a card you control back to the deck, which is neat.
Oh wow, that's really good.
So
well, it's a card from my hand.
Yeah,
but yeah.
Right, or a card. I can just hand loop you that way too, yeah, which is a little bit nice. But I only pulled 1 of this, which sucks. And typically, like this is what you want to search, but like for this matchup, I just never really felt that it came up. But typically, Rex is pretty nice. And there's also the card Dynamist Howling in the future, which is just actually right. That's a very good card. So I mean, if this deck is still decent, it may have just been the matchup that this deck was good. To be honest, I'm not sure, but it's another deck to add to the arsenal. Not too bad.
Not too bad. I definitely got to shake things up a little bit. I really wanted to this episode, but I was like, nah, I can't against Paleo. If I did the mirror, I think you easily outclass me with better trap cards. And if you pulled a Toad, it was
possibly.
Over too, so I don't know.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, lot to think about though. Lot to think about.
So guys, that's gonna wrap it up for this episode of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. We have to shout out our patrons as always. So big shouts to Shadow1317, Shotagonist, Sean Olling Jr., Joshua Schlee, Cameron Smith, Angayoko, Tim00x3, Ika Ironfang, Pony Starkey, and Musa, Michael Dente, Dan the Man Hoban, Part 2, Synchro Guy, Ole, Mystic Walk, Sylvia Wild, Dinuta Taisho, Draconic, Dollywop, Jarvis Martin, Logan Thomas, Peter Gregory, Thomas Nelson, Jordan Coons, Kelvin, Colty, Iron Bladesman, Pure Ace, Jesse Wood, True Nerdgasm, Brother Paul, Chris Hood, Gage's Third Leg, Lumpy, Nehru Celeste, David Liu, Rockley 325, Lane Rogers, Silent Agent 216, Eyesight and Grand Maju and Scout, Sky Rose, Dylan Hunter, Yusuf Aslan 05, Garthlox TOW, John Two Base, Apathy Astro, Brody Eastwood, Dace Allen, Carlos DT, Flannel Daddy, Give Me Spearoid or Give Me Death, and Shane Corin. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we'll see you in Raging Tempest.